What's up, guys? Hayabusa here, and got some Reach gameplay today. Playing Invasion Slayer on Paradiso. It's a new map built by Bungie in the Forge world on the island part of Forge. Um, Now, a lot of people are struggling with this game. It seems like a lot of big YouTube commentators are just not liking it, and I think it's because a lot of them come from a Call of Duty background, and they think Halo is supposed to be this almighty game that takes so much skill, and with all this new armor abilities and the bloom, it seems like a lot of people are struggling with the game, and then they just say it's a bad game because they're struggling with it. And I would agree there are some random things like you'll get shot mid-range from the guy who spams his DMR while you're pacing your shots. But if that's happened to people a lot, then I don't know what to tell them because I don't experience that as much. And I come from a Halo background. I started gaming, hardcore gaming, from Halo 1 and onto Halo 2, and then into Halo 3, and then I got online, and then I got into Halo, well, I should say, I've been landing, or split screening, or whatever, with Halo 1 and 2, and I got into online Halo 3 back in February of '09, so I was into Halo, up until December till Christmas of '09, basically because that's when I was able to get Call of Duty or Modern Warfare 2, and Call of Duty is so easy to get a grasp of and to do well at, considering how I played a little bit of World at War back in like August and September, and it's just I got maybe a few hours into it online, but for the most part I didn't really care for Call of Duty. It just I didn't like it. But then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I got into it, and I picked the game up fast. Now I picked up Halo 3 really quick, but it's because I really did nothing but Halo. Like, Halo was the game that I played a lot. It's a game that I do like playing. It's the game that it's more. You have to be skilled at the game to do well. You can't just pick up a controller and understand the mechanics and then just be good at it. No, it didn't work that way. The game takes days of game time to get down. Now I have like 5,000 games, upwards to about 5,000 games played in Halo 3, and I understand the mechanics of Halo. Halo is just something that it's just, I guess because the story actually is the reason why I enjoy it so much. Otherwise I probably would be into Call of Duty or Gears of War more so than Halo. But you see that I get at the end of this game, gameplay really picks up a lot in the end of the game. It's kind of slow right now, but I'm gonna spoil it. I go 41-7, I believe, which in any game you play, that is an amazing score. Just because, especially in Halo, because the time to kill is so long, and and then I get sniped. But anyways, the time to kill it just takes so long compared to Call of Duty or even Battlefield, and that's what I think makes it take skill, because you got to be pinpoint for twice as long as you do in Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a Twitch shooter, and anyone can pick it up with a few hours. Well, not a few hours, maybe less than maybe half a day, maybe. If they played and analyzed their style of gameplay, they analyzed better Call of Duty players such as pros or the YouTube commentators. And you see them a lot. They do really well, and the reason for that is they understand the game, they understand the maps, and this tip right here, if you understand the maps in any game, you understand where the choke points are. You got to control those choke points, and you got to have good teammates essentially to do well. And I noticed this commentary is just going back and forth from one thing to another, but you know what? This is what I do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to think of random shit. I'm going to say it. Now, and then I also see like a lot of people who will spam, like right here. I just spammed the shit out of my DMR and I did not pick up the headshot, and I ended up going for a trade. Now, had I just waited a few seconds, not even a second, if I'd have waited a little bit to let my bloom reset, easily would have picked up the headshot and continued killing. Could have had more kills, less deaths, but whatever. That's where the cookie crumbles. And here's like some basic tips in Halo. If you really gotta understand choke points, and you gotta have a team. Unless you're playing Rumble Pit or Free For All, whatever it is, you really gotta run with teams to do well, because your team, if you let yourself get flanked or double teamed, you're gonna die, because the time to kill is cut in half when you get double teamed, or even triple teamed. Then the time to kill is even lower, and that right there, double beatdowns need to be it takes 1 second to reset your melee to melee again, and I think that's just too quick, because I see just people just sprinting and bashing and double bashing. But whenever Bungie is really good at listening to the community and patching what's broken. I mean, the melee system in Halo 3 was definitely flawed in the beginning months, and it was patched fairly quickly, so you gotta give credit to them. And then there's supposed to be an update in early October. I'm guessing it's just a playlist update, but if you read the Bungie.net weekly update, they do say something about another patch that may come in later October. They hinted at it, I think. That's what I took away from it. But it's the things that Bungie does for its community is it's unreal. And ever since Modern Warfare 2, I've like kind of learned to hate every developer because they make broken products, and it's just not the case with Bungie. Whenever there's something wrong with their game, they fix it. You see that Infinity Ward didn't, and the reason why is because they thought that what they did was right, and they don't want to change their stuff. They thought they had a perfect formula for a video game, and which it obviously isn't. So they're not going to patch it because they don't want to mess with their baby, their thing that they made. So I don't expect that to ever be patched again, because they want because I think when well, you know, I'm even going to voice my opinion on that matter. Anyways, also, I don't know what to talk about here. I'm just gonna. What else should I talk about? Okay. Let's see. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about anyway. So this is a very slow part in the commentary. Yay. I'm gonna talk about the gameplay a little bit. What you want to do on Paradiso, if you're red team, you want to control this part of the map, because they spawn, they will spawn down below into that area. that's their main spawn point. So unless they move out of that into a different part of the area of that map, it will continually spawn over by that building. And look at that. That was a nasty direct impact, if I do say so myself. Now, also, what you want to do, I guess, on this map is just really, if you don't keep them pinned in their base, like, I don't even if it's not even Invasion Slayer, or if it's just any game type on this map, the point of any map is to keep them controlled in their base, and or an area of the map where you know they're always going to spawn. See, I just spawned right off my teammate right here, and I'm already here, and I'm already putting shots and already get a kill. So controlling the middle of the map is huge, and when you control the middle of the map, you can push into their spawn more so than if you were just sitting in the back of your map, back of your side of the map. You know, just using DMRs and needle rifles and just trying to snipe them from long range. Now, see, we're doing the same thing here, but if we were, we could be sitting back on our map, and where we would be fighting is right behind me over the mountain. There's this other building where there's like teleporters and whatnot, and grab lifts, and that's probably where we would be doing most of the fighting. But see, we pushed into their side of the map and took control of their side. We're controlling their spawn essentially, and they're really not doing much to get out of it, because I don't even know why they're using the sword class. That's just stupid. Because look at it, like, if you see him down the bottom, Michiha, he's a friend of mine. Most of my games on Halo and Halo Reach, you'll probably see me and him on the same team or something. But you see that he's able to just pick them off because they're just running at him with the DM. You see him, he's able to pick it off, but right there is a kind of fail because he ain't the smartest tool in the shed. Now, I push up way too much, and it's not something you want to do. See, me in their base, really not the smartest thing. Because see, now my teammates are going to be spawning off me, and now they're going to be spawning back to where we were once at, which is, they could easily just basically put us in the same trap we're in on this side, because if we're all spawning on one teammate, then we're all going to be spawning in the same area, as long as the one teammate is still alive. Like, because of invasion, you have a buddy system, and you can spawn off your partner, and if like half the team were to like get killed, essentially 3 players, and they were all in different buddy systems or whatever, they were in their own little duo, and they would just die, and the other 3 guys were just staying in the back inside that base, then we would just keep spawning off them, because, well, we don't necessarily have to, but more than likely to help our teammate, we will spawn on them. But more than likely, if you were smart, you would honestly just spawn away from the map. Coming up, I don't like what I do here, so I fast forward it a little bit. Yeah, kinda didn't expect that, but it's the end of the video. More gameplay like this to come. I guess I go 40 and 30. I go +7, I know that much. So, yeah. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I know